Hey, Captain Chris Johnson here. What's happening, people? Today is Tuesday, and what is my favorite day on Tuesday? What's my favorite thing about Tuesday? We have Oh Blessed tonight. First of all, let me tell you, Red Redford just did an excellent live, so make sure you go check out Red's live on his YouTube. Marty will be following me at noon. There's all kind of webinars going today. Literally, one just started there's a couple started at 11:30. Go check your back office. Now, for some reason, we couldn't get my live posted in the back office. Not worried about it. I'll post it later. If you want to share it out, that's fine too. I'll get it in there. Ash is doing all kind of things in the back office, so it got me. But that's okay. Most people know what time I come on. I want to talk about something real quick. A lot of you still are using the FIFA advertisement. Casey, I seen if you have it on there, take that one down. We're not allowed to use anything with FIFA on it. Be in sports, yes. Onpassive, be in sports, yeah. But if you have something that says FIFA on it, and I'm not picking on you, Casey, someone just texted me and said it was on there. But if you see anyone that says FIFA, ask them please to take it down. You can all do it. Tell them Chris Johnson is asking all of you to help me out with that. Because it's Onpassive and be in sports, because FIFA's got many trademarks and copyrights. We're not going to mess around with that. So just, if you have it up there, just take it down, please. There's so many things going on. Ash Mafara, I'm not saying a word, might or might not come on this week. And that's a joke. You just don't know what it's about, but it's funny. Speaking of funny, absolutely had a blast yesterday. We crashed Red's, Red and Jane's live for the fun day with Red and Jane. It was a lot of fun. I got a lot of wonderful comments from all of you saying that was fun. You were cracking us up, and that's what it's all about. We were just talking about that a little bit ago, throwing that in once in a while. You know, kind of not just to get your mind off of passive. We never want you to do that, but just to show we're just all real people. And yeah, we tear each other up. We love each other. We respect each other, but we have fun doing it. That's the kicker for us. That if we can, make you laugh, that's my motto. Red Jane was saying, I love to laugh. Jane was actually pretty funny. Rob and Lynn got their stuff in there. I was making fun of Lynn Sargent, and it was fun. We had fun doing it. So we're gonna do surprises here and there with that kind of stuff, just so we can make you laugh. Not always the same. Now, we're repetitive all the time. You know that. But on that show, we're not repetitive. We just want to make you laugh. That's the key. Ash actually enjoyed it, and we all enjoyed it. That's the main thing. I do want to wish, before I forget, Viviana Rodriguez. Rupa Paul's birthday was yesterday, and I missed it because it wasn't on my Facebook. So, Rupa Paul, happy birthday to you. Yesterday, belated. I did wish it yesterday because they're a day ahead of us. But Viviana Rodriguez. Today's Viviana Rodriguez's 25th birthday. Make sure you get out there, get on Viviana's Facebook, social media, and tell her happy birthday. All right, I know Rupa got pounded. Peter sure got pounded. And that's what I love to do. You see, I put signs like, oh, please, don't bother Rupa and wish her happy birthday. Don't bother Pete. Okay, well, today it's don't bother Viviana. Don't even think about emailing her happy birthday. Wink, wink. I always thought that was fun. That's who I am. I'm a jokester, prankster. If you're around me in the area, I'm going to try to make you laugh. Sometimes I go overboard a little bit, but not too much. I'm getting better at it. And just to let you know, you're going to see a transformation in this guy here. I started after all my surgeries and all that. Yesterday, I started back out on my program. You can see my chest there, a little buffy today. I'm on a strict diet, weights, exercise every day. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks, this big head will slowly slim down. It's going to take a while. That's the last thing to lose weight on my head. So I ask for prayers to give me lots of strength, and anyone else that's going through that. I've struggled, believe it or not, with my weight my whole life. This is probably about the second heaviest I've ever got, but it was because of reasons. Now it's time to get serious. I'm going by, actually, what does Ash say? It's going to be the best shape of your life. And I take that serious. It doesn't do me any good to be in a passive and be unhealthy. Okay? Listen, I quit smoking. I had my hernia fixed. They went up my kabooper. All kind of fun stuff. It's time. Don't put something off, guys, especially your health. The worst thing for me is, we launch and boom, everything goes wrong. I don't want it to go wrong. I still want to be able to climb mountains. I still want to be able to jump out of an airplane, which will never happen for me. I guarantee you that. I still believe, why jump out of a perfectly good airplane? But there's a lot of things that I want to do, because when I retired, I had to, I'd take care of my mom, put everything that I wanted to do aside. Now, I told you a couple weeks ago that I'm reborn. I do have freedom. I'm retired. I don't have to worry about my job. But I tell you what, I have a pretty good life now, and I'm not bragging about that by any means. But when Onpassive launches, it's going to be a big change. Yes. Am I still going to do Onpassive? Absolutely. I have blessed projects all around the world that I want to be part of, and I will be part of. It's going to be a lot of fun. But right now, I do want to say that again, 9 o'clock tonight. Remember, I always talk about little different things on Bless. So tonight, and my mind slipped. I can't remember the gentleman's name. I talked to him and his wife. They are dairy farmers. Okay, they own a dairy farm, and they want to talk a little bit about the history of that. They want to talk about how they're going to help their community with these extra apples that are coming in through Onpassive. It's going to be very good. I want different things all the time. All right, I have a lot lined up. Some are some are very interesting, but I want to do different things. Bless absolutely is for helping children, the homeless, and all that. But there's so much more out there that we could do. So this gentleman, actually another gentleman, Vitel, called me up and said, "Hey, I got one of my founders as a dairy. Hey man, let me talk to him." So actually had an hour conversation with him and his wife yesterday. And I apologize. A lot of people leave me messages. I try to get back in order. Sometimes I get so busy that I lose the order, but I'll get back to you. You don't have to worry about that. But I talked to them for over an hour, which was a lot for me to talk to actually yesterday. But very interesting. I think you'll enjoy it tonight. That'll be in the back office. I'll post it way later, because there's a lot of things going on today. But I'm going to tell you right, all the webinars today, I'm going to be selfish. Bless will be the best. Don't you ever worry. Bless will be the best. But no, I'm kidding. There's a lot of good ones on. Just go in your back office and check it out. We want you to start going in your back office. We've been asking this for a year now. So you can make sure everything's correct, right? Check all your information. Listen to Red. He just talked about it. Marty talks about it. And there's just a lot of things going on. Now, another thing I want to bring up, I brought up, if you got FIFA on your Facebook or something, just delete that. Put the one Ash has in the back office when it pops up about Onpassive BN. We don't cross anyone's trademarks or copyrights. That's very important. Liability, you got to remember, liability. Every company's got liability, and we don't want to cross any lines like that. So use the one Ash has on the pop-up. That's excellent. If you do see someone that has it on there, you don't necessarily have to call me if you're afraid. Just ask them very nicely, "Hey man, can you please take that down and use the pop-up Ash has in the back office that first comes on?" Very easy to do. Okay, let's talk about pendings. October 6th. Ash said it was done. All right. It's a slow process. He's deleting people's pendings, the button. And I'm going to tell you this again, like we're all saying, if you have the transfer button and you still have your pendings, use it. Use it. All right. I still have mine. Not advertising for me. I'm just saying, a lot of people have questions on that. If you have your pendings and you have your transfer button, use it. Okay. Whether you buy them for yourself or you gift them or help somebody out, it's your choice, but please use them, because once it's done, it's done. No ifs and buts about it. Red's talked about it. Marty will be talking about it. Lynn and Rob will be talking about it tonight. I talked to Lynn and Rob last night, because none of us want to break the rules. Ash Mafar did say, "Hey, listen, we don't want to broadcast this, but we also want people to know that if they still have it, use it." But I also noticed last night in the groups, people are advertising their pending. And I hate to be the squisher squasher here, even though I love that word. In our groups, we have all the Facebook groups we got. My God, there's so many. People are advertising their pendings. Now, here's my thing. I don't care if you own the group or you're the admin of the group. That's not allowed right now. All right, we're letting everyone know that if you have a pending and the transfer button, use them. You are not allowed to advertise those anywhere. That's the truth. You don't see me or anyone else advertising them anymore. We will let you know if you have it, use it. That's all we're going to say. But if you are advertising in groups, That's a no-no. Take them down, please. Otherwise, what's going to happen to that group, and everyone in the brother that has them is just going to compile your group with all that is not good information, not the positive information I see that comes out of those groups. What else do I got to say? Very excited about Obless. Viviana got her birthday. I'm trying to go through all my notes. I did last night. I like to sit down once in a while and just research the internet on things that I see. I ran into some very interesting women, famous women that people don't know about, and I'm just studying about it. I just want to understand there's certain people in this world that did great things and really never were noticed, and that's the kind of people I love. What does it take to be a history changer? There's so many people that are involved in that. Research it. You'll find out there's some pretty cool stuff that you never knew about. And that's what I like to do. And I get a lot of these things to talk about, like on 360 or my lives. If I'm like, what do I want to say? Because as of right now, I don't have any updates. But the updates for me is, please stay excited. I want to scream it. That was my topic today, I think. You should be excited, and I want to scream it passive. Keep talking about it. Resellers, as you heard Red Redford talking about, that's the next step. When people say, what do we do now? Resellers, start asking people, hey, listen, we haven't launched yet. We're about to, give me your information. And as soon as we launch, I'll contact you. I'm not going to contact you for anything else except after we launch. All right. People will appreciate that. Now, it'll be tough for a little bit, but if you learn how to send emails out to your back office, you can do it that way. There's a lot of people in there that maybe just aren't into it. Let them know. Hey, this is coming. Start getting out your information. The whole thing here is to grow this family. All right. I don't say team. Grow this family. Grow your customer base. Very, very important. All right. You're going to get customers. You're going to get resellers. And as they get on there and they pay, guess what? You get a commission. A lot of people are still confused about. I get probably 10 times a day, Chris, will I make money on the first day when we launch? And I say the correct answer is, if you get a sale, you get a commission. I can honestly not say, oh yeah, you're going to make all this. And let me give you an example. And the company's marketing you. Let's say Chris Johnson, they send out 24 hours a day my link, and I get 100,000 people that click on it, and 10 people pay. All right, that's 10 people that I get a commission of. Now you might have someone else. Let's use M. Kaylee, because she was number one today, by the way, back up there. Let's say she gets 100,000 people clicking on her website, and she gets 100,000 people that pay. Woo! Guess what? M. Kelly, she's making the dough. I mean, that's excellent residual income. But that's the fairness in it. It's a rotated cycle for all of us. It works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All right. I can honestly say that if you think you're not going to make apples or money, whatever, you're crazy. Every one of us are going to do it. Some days could be stronger than others. Someday you might get, you got to look at the numbers, guys. There's 8 billion people in the world. 5 billion, which in the next couple of weeks are soon going to see Onpassive. Okay? They got to go through us, correct? They got to go through us to get into Onpassive. So if you actually think, oh, no one's going to click on my website, they will. They will. Because Onpassive is going to do this all nonstop. When people see it on the big world events, they're going to Google it. When people see you posting and talk about it, I'm an Onpassive founder. Get back with me. I want to make you a reseller or a customer. You don't think they're going to say, nah, there's 8 billion people in this world, folks. And Onpassive is a way to make money. How do you make money? You don't do nothing. Who the heck in their right mind is going to say, see, now and before, oh, it's a scam, it's this. No. You're going to see in a few short weeks why it isn't what you think it is. And then you're going to, if I could turn around and kick myself in my arse, that's what you're going to do. Don't kick yourself in the arse. Give the individual your information. They're not going to bother you, all right, until we launch. But you will make money, residual income, breathable income. And man, it's that simple. You don't do anything. When we launch, man, it's on. You could choose and go out and do it more if you want, or you could sit back like I'm going to do and let the company do it all for me. Now, I have some things I'll be doing. That's just to help people out. My goal is every one of my friends on Facebook that I see their sad stories or they're going through a rough time, they're the first one I'm going to say, listen, I'm going to get you a reseller position. I know you didn't believe it before, or I know you didn't have the extra funds because you're going through a tough time. Bingo. I am actually going to grow my family bigger by gifting it to people. All right. I got quite a few positions, and there's at least 5 of them I'm strictly going to use to pay for people's reseller positions. Imagine that. 5 positions, and I'm using that strictly to go around and help everyone out. Fill gas tanks. Hey, you just filled up my tank. That's great. Yep. I want to tell you something. How's your situation? I want to ask them about I want to talk to people. I want to know them. Listen, come on over here. I'm going to sign you up. You're going to be able to do this here also, helping people. Look for the people that are struggling. You understand 5 positions of mine are strictly going to go every single day to help people out and make them resellers. All right. Could I do that no, I couldn't do that. I'd be broke in 2 years. But with a passive, constantly, let's put it this way. Just imagine a sink and it's constantly filling up a bucket of water. Okay. The faucet is unpassive. The bucket is people that need help. So I'm constantly going to be filling up people's lives with goodness and love and passion and compassion. That's the bucket. I'm catching everyone's dreams. I'm catching everyone's wishes. And then I want to pour it out to the world. That's exactly what I want you to do too. You could definitely take care. Listen, you know how we say there's enough room for everybody? There's enough room to do everything you want in your life that you always wanted to and still help out thousands and thousands of people. Okay? I'm going to say that again because I think it's important. There's enough coming our way to do everything you've wanted in life, regardless what it is, your dreams, your goals, and still help out thousands and thousands of people. That is what Onpassive is going to do. Write that down. Talk about that. A lot of you say, I want to make money and I don't. That's okay. But sooner or later, you're going to realize that your wheelbarrow is overflowing. Okay, I got my dream house. I go on my dream vacations. I got a boat. I got a Harley. I got snowmobiles. And there's people out there right now starving. No water. You know what? I like Tupac Shakur, okay? Enjoyed some of his songs, but what you didn't know about Tupac, he came from a bad background. Do you realize that he was an advocate against churches, all these people making billions of dollars, and he would say, these people are making billions of dollars, even in the churches he went after. But yet there's people still starving on the street. There's people no homes. I don't know what you think about Tupac. All right, came from a tough life, rapped his way into fame, was shot and killed by the life he lived before, which he wanted out. But on this last day of his breath, he was saying, man, why should one person have all this when there's people starving on the streets? All right, and if you don't believe me, Google Tupac and homelessness. People make a lot of money. All right, he helped out a lot of people. We know him for his music and his gangster, And Julie's calling me. Hold on, Julie. So it's all about just helping people, guys. You would be surprised how many people in this world. Now, the Bible, and I'll say it, I'm a Christian, says when you give, you should be silent about it. And I'm going to say this, and I love God. I'm not going to be silent about telling people I got something that's going to change their lives. I'm not going to be silent by saying, you know what, come here. I'm telling you, I want to get you in this reseller. Sit down with me, give me 5 seconds. Because I believe Onpassive is going to change the world like that. Through people like myself, through people like all of you. All right. Bless, guys. If you don't use Bless, it's a shame. Because it's going to be there for all of us. Look at Florida. They just got smoked with a hurricane. I have family that live in Florida. Can you imagine what we could do It's going to take a long time for them to rebuild most of the waterfronts. I've seen videos. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, bless. Not necessarily just to build a restructure, but first we get in there and help the people. Shelter, water. I'm saying immediately, I think that Bless is going to be the fastest, best, you name it, to get into these areas and just start helping people. It's going to be a great thing. I'm the Bless. I love Bless. I love everything else we have, but the success is giving. Look at every successful company that gave. They grew. That's what Onpassive is. Onpassive is true success is from the heart, and it's from giving. One individual gave us something. $97. I still say $97 was a gift. Knowing, to me, I call one position, I call it billions of dollars, one position, over time. Okay? You work 30 years. Think about it. You work 30 years, you get a paycheck every week. Over time, yeah, you're going to make $1 million. But you're doing it the hard way. That's when you're working, for somebody else. Onpassive over time, it keeps giving, it keeps growing, it don't stop. My business, which is Ford Motor Company and Mazda Motors, it stopped when we pretty much retired. Okay, here's what we're going to give you every month, which is a blessing. And when you die, it's not going to go to your family. We're going to cut you off and we're going to hire another 1 million people. Okay, passive's different. Onpassive is different. You die, you're going to leave this to your children, your dog, your cat, I don't care, but you're going to be able to legally leave it to people where your family is going to continually get that money and help them out forever. That right there will change the world. That right there is going to change the world. So, all right, I got to see what time it is. Marty's coming on in 8 minutes. Let me say hi to people for a couple minutes. I know M. Kaylee was number 1. Let me scroll up and down. I'll be all goofy here. Jane Helms, what's happening? Gift of Onpassive, what's happening? They're saying hi to Bill and John Barilla, I think. Cynthia Deering. Sakasada Islam, how you doing? James Black, what's happening, my brother? There's M. Kelly. M. Kaylee's back up number 1, guys. That's because I probably couldn't get in the back office, so I'll try to get this in there later. Nirmala Eka, Yvonne Finn, Nuez, how you doing? Ruth Pace. Someone saying hello to Red. Maybe Red's on here. I don't know. I know I don't look nothing like Red. I'm good looking. I love Red. I'm busting them. Dana's Energy, what's happening? Kiwi Marge, how are you doing? Saying hi to Listra. I know Listra and Jem are here somewhere. One doesn't go without the other. So, Theta King, how you doing? Doma Lapacha, how you doing? Dave Johnson, what's happening? Did I say Verona Willis? How you doing? Let me bounce. I got you. Yvonne Finn, what's happening? There's another lady that called me from the hospital yesterday, and I can't think of her last name. I know she wants to do a Blessed project. Her name is Yvonne. This might have been the Yvonne that was on Milo's show the other day on Saturday. She's in the hospital struggling with something. I ask you for prayers for her. Reach out. And I for the life of me, I got so many names in my head, but it is Yvonne, and she's a wonderful lady, and she asked me if I can shout out some prayers for her, and absolutely. So pray for every Yvonne. How's that one? Let me jump. I got a couple minutes here. Where's some new? I got all this, a lot of chatter going on here today. Casey, did you get that message? That's not picking on you, Casey. A lot of people have it out there, but don't use nothing with FIFA. Uh-oh, Marty's calling me. This will be fun. Marty DeGarmo, I am live. What's happening? Marty, I can't hear you. Before Marty gets on here, he's trying to get also for Julie Wen has a friend named, her friend is Gloria, if you've seen on her Facebook, asking for prayers for her. She's going through some stuff. I believe she's in the hospital, so say some prayers for her. Marty, I cannot hear you. Hold on. Let me see. Are you there? He's trying. Oh, he hung up. He'll try again. Now he's got me. He's going to call again. There he is. Hold on. Marty DeGarmo, try again. You suck, dude. Fix your headset. Lister T, Gemma, I'll say hi while he's still trying to figure it out. Theta King, Cynthia Daring, Marcianne, what's happening, beautiful? Marcianne's a dancing crazy lady. She's always dancing. Don't go away. Marty's going to say something. I don't know what. Maybe it's something good. Narelle Warcon, there you are. He hung up again. He does this. Every morning he calls me, and I got to wait 5 or 6 minutes. He's messing with his headset. He don't know just to call me on the phone. He can talk to me, but Vulcan goes. Red Redfern, there he is. Yeah. Oh, he's trying again. Red. I should make him suffer. Yeah, are you going to talk or what? Are you going to keep calling my phone? It's not. He hung up again. He's fired. Everyone, when Marty goes on his live here in a couple minutes, I want you to tell him he's fired. You know why? Because he's not going to go live until he fixes this problem. So Marty could be late. Lisa McBride, how you doing? Zorka, he'll keep calling me to figure. He's probably watching me. Abdi Alasso, and I do want to do a shout out. I want to thank everyone for buying those extra positions. I appreciate you. There's so many names. Actually, that's from all of us in that process. We appreciate you providing the pendings. We believe that we are helping out the world, changing lives every day, and that's how I still think about it. So thank you again for that. What else? Marty, you going to try to call me back or what? Let me see what he's doing. I don't know, but there's a lot of webinars going on. Listen, I know I'm gaining people now. I don't know why, but ask me some questions. What do you guys want to know until we get Marty on here? Randall Harris, how you doing? Roy Davies, what's happening? Hi, Roy. How's Florida doing? How's Florida? Thinking about moving to Florida, Roy. What do you think? Me and you could be neighbors. I'm in a discussion here. I really love Michigan, but maybe just settle down in Florida for a couple months a year. I have a cousin that I went and stayed with a couple months ago, and I had a lot of fun there. And they actually put their house up for sale, but it's also in the middle of the Hurricane Alley, so they had some pretty good damage, but not too bad. Narelle said, sorry I missed saying hello, just trying to get some work done on the computer so I can go to bed. Narelle, go to bed, yeah. Narelle and Yvonne, I believe we're going to take a little break. She texted me this morning. There's Marty again. So if you don't see him, they're doing some things behind the scenes. Marty DeGarmo, are you there? Uh-oh, you're not working, dude. You're going to be late. What's happening on 360 tomorrow, Bill Must? There's Bill. Hey, listen, check out Bill's YouTube. John White, Timmy Johnson's still going at it. Are you there? It says, Marty, you got yourself muted. Marty, can you hear me? He's such a fool. Marty, listen, I'm going to try to call him, see what happens. Bear with me. It's one of those days again. Marty, call. Let's see what he does. It's ringing. Casey's Evanberg, what's happening? Kathy Sampson. Viviana Rodriguez, happy birthday! Yay, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can all hear you. Or I told him you're going to be late, but you're live. Be careful with the language. You're live. Hey, Viviana, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Viv.
Viviana Onpassive, happy birthday.
26 years old she is today.
Do you have any pending left, Mr. Chris?
I have lots of pending.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to promote it, but I'd like to know if you have any.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Thanks.
So you have a lot of pending left, I'm asking you?
Yeah, I do, actually.
And you still have the transfer button?
I still have the transfer button.
Fantastic. Make sure you don't spread that out to anyone. I'll see ya.
All right, thanks, pal. Get me in trouble. All right, bye. All right, Marty's going live in, it's 59. It sounds like he's got his mic working, so I'm going to say goodbye, hello. I love every one of you. Robert Gunther, how you doing? Yeah, Marty's a lunatic. Love when he calls, though. Guys, don't forget to get on Obless tonight. It's going to be a good show. Listen, just tune in. I ask you, you don't have to go to the show, but at least watch the recording. Once in a while, you're going to hear some things that blow you away. Things that you've never heard of. Who would have thought that Chris Johnson would bring on a dairy farmer on Obless? Because you're going to be shocked and surprised with this man, this lovely couple. They're married, half to what they want to do because of Onpassive. All right, and they're going to talk about it. It's going to be very interesting. Listen. Here's a clue. I love interesting things. I love talking about helping no matter what. All right, no matter what. I get a lot from Cameroon, Africa. I've yet to get one. Let's see. I had the Bangladesh doctor on. He was awesome. I don't know if I had an Indian one. I'm trying to get from all over the world, different aspects, but I like different things. So if you got something new, shoot it to my messenger or give it to Marty. He usually sends me in my email. I got a lot. And a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I actually hit the delete button and I lost my stuff. So I'm trying to in the process of finding it all again. But get on Blessed tonight, 9 o'clock. There's other things going on. Look in your back office. And just keep doing this, guys. Remember, Yvonne Mundi is the lady's name. Yes, thank you, John Barella. Yvonne Mundi is in the hospital. Say some prayers. Julie's friend Gloria, you can go on her Facebook and see what's going on with her. Say some prayers. Hey, listen, man, I believe in prayers. I'm a funny, a lot of people said, I don't know who it was, Janet Butler. When we talk privately, I think I had this conversation. I'm an average dude. I like being funny. Sometimes, the funny goes into I like being dirty funny, crazy funny, but I want to let you know, I am a Christian. I love people. I love God. I believe in letting God take my life, but I think God also put a big funny bone in my body. My father was exactly the same way. All right. So don't ever get confused. I'm like Don Rickles. I like making fun of everybody, but I want you to laugh about it. If you got an issue of me saying something, please text me and I'll clear that up with you. Actually, I'll make fun of you. I'm joking. See how I am? I can't help it. All right, Dave Roseski, what's happening? I got to go. Marty's late. All right. I love every one of you. Make sure you pray for the Mafara family, the tech team, and let's do this and start screaming Onpassive. All right. I got to go. Go check out Marty. Check out Blessed tonight. It'll be in the back office. Love every one of you. See ya.